Hi YouTube, it's Liberty for All. I wanted to do another video on a disturbing opinion article published on none other than CNN by John Banzhaf. And he is stating here in the article to make the unvaccinated pay out for their deadly decisions. So I wanted to talk about what he is basically suggesting in this opinion piece, basically saying that vaccine refusers should pay more for life and health insurance, just as smokers have done for a while. Got it. Unvaccinated workers and students or others that are required to be tested frequently, they should be the ones to bear the cost of testing. And if the unvaccinated want to go to hotel rooms or board cruise ships or fly on planes, they should have to pay more to cover the additional cost of cleaning and sanitizing the places that they may infect. You know what I mean? But you can clearly get other diseases and infections that people carry that are a lot more deadly than COVID 19, but those are okay. We're just going to focus on those pesky unvaccinated people that don't want to get the COVID 19 vaccine, right? It's really interesting if you look at all of this. He's now also saying that we, the vaccinated, have to wear masks in many places, like offices and airplanes, where masks would probably not be required if most Americans had their shots. Why would you need to wear a mask if you've already had your vaccine and it works? You should be okay, right, John? But this is the kind of rhetoric that he's spewing. And of course, CNN is ready and willing to take the bait and just spew it all there for all the world to see. So I'm just going to bring up a few additional points, but this is an article that was actually released yesterday on the 26th of August, and it's absolutely despicable, but not surprising. So, yeah, it's definitely not surprising at all. He says also in the article, and I quote, people may claim that they have a right to refuse vaccination, but that does not give them the right to put the lives of others at risk, nor to force the majority to pay for their bad decision. You mean like how a lot of people are liking it to drunk driving and just plowing a vehicle into other vehicles or hitting pedestrians? It's the same thing as not getting a vaccination. Well, I thought that the way that vaccines worked, as long as you have the vaccine, you can't get the disease. So if someone decides not to get the vaccine, how are we putting you at risk if you've already gotten the vaccine, right? And then he also goes on to equate this to smokers and how difficult it is for many smokers to stop smoking. But hey, it's just simple to get a vaccine. And if for whatever reason it doesn't work for you or it just doesn't gel with you for whatever reason, well, hey, at least you did your American duty for the greater good, right? Or like Arnold Schwarzenegger says, screw your freedom. John and him are on the exact same page. The article then goes to say that the refusal of many Americans to be vaccinated has imposed financial cost on the rest of quote unquote us. We've got the vaccinated versus the unvaccinated, right? It's like West Side Story in 2021. The division that they're trying to cause is really substantial, and it's sad, and it's a real thing, and it's just going to cause the division in this country to be further. And someone was telling me, I was talking to someone, and she said America loves division. They do. Blacks against white, gays against straight, vaccinated against unvaccinated, masked against unmasked. There is always an agenda of division in this country. That's what they thrive off of, right? This has been our history. For several years, they've been doing this, the North versus the South, right? West Coast versus East Coast in the 90s. There's always division in America. And the latest one is now vaccinated versus unvaccinated. So they're saying that we're causing all of this financial mess that's going on. It's because of the unvaccinated. It's now our fault. You know what I mean? Not the fact that the disease came here in the first place, ravaged, quote unquote, as they said, our economy, and it's claimed all of these lives, as they're saying, but now the unvaccinated. We're the reason that it happened. Last I checked, about a year ago, everybody was unvaccinated because this vaccine had not been yet released, right? But it wasn't your fault then. It's our fault now, a year later, because we won't get the vaccine, and it's like the Black Plague meets Ebola meets AIDS, and everyone is just dying, right? And it's our fault. Interesting. If I sound frustrated, I know you guys can hear the frustration in my voice, but it really is frustrating. I am sick and tired of people like John, the mainstream media, and everyone else, the politicians, to make it now seem like it's our fault as unvaccinated people that all of this financial crisis has happened and the hospitals are just full to capacity. Okay? No, people are still actually dying from other diseases. People actually still get cancer. People actually still get hit by cars and get in car accidents. Okay? So the mass majority of these hospitalizations are not COVID 19 related. So don't try to blame this on us, John and CNN. I just wanted to get on here and just report on this story. The link to the article will be in the description. You can go there and read it for yourself, but it's unbelievable. It really is. And they've also got a video on the same article page where basically Delta is reneging on letting their employees have freedom of choice as far as getting the vaccine. They're now stating to them that if they don't get the vaccine, they're going to get charges on their health insurance. They're going to have to pay for their own routine COVID 19 test, and just making it entirely inconvenient for them. And I know people that are watching this are going to say, well, hey, if you don't like it, then they shouldn't work there. Fine. Well, you shouldn't be mandating people either. Okay. It works both ways. But that's the video for today, guys. If you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as usual, I'll see you at the next one because they're just going to keep on pushing it. And there's just lots of stories out there that I'm going to be reporting on. Bye.